What is up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin, I'd like to extend a big thank you to all of our most recent Patreon supporters. Tetakai, The What Ninja, Renia Mazziati, Lua Tomarelli Lou, Bloodshade Wolf, Tyler Grubb, Liam McCabe, Roy Merricks, Ivan the Average, Justin Rivera, Darius Deese, Okui Auhara, Redemption, Ashura83, Lukas Ho Janowski, Kiana, James Armstrong, Melody Richardson, Madison Anderson, Big Evil, Abigail Stember,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Neck, Radikins, Drakota185, Cole Lowe, Nick, Braden Bates, Jean Corpilati, and Jalen Willis. Thank you all very much for your support. And if you all want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link down below to find out more. We'll see you there. Is this a meme? This title, is this a meme? I mean, I don't know. I'm not in on all the hip things the kids are into nowadays.
If it exists, it's a meme.
Literally Too Angry to Die. That is the name of this video by TheRussianBadger, and it deals with Doom Eternal. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you out there, like Doom fans, which if you're watching this video and you've never played Doom 2016, what are you doing? Go to Steam, buy it on Xbox, buy it on PlayStation, buy it on Switch. It's even on Switch now. Just buy it and play it. That's all I can say, because it is a awesome game. And now, the sequel is almost here. As a matter of fact, it's less than 2 months away. So, I believe Badger was given a little bit of an early access thing to it, and got to play a bit of it, and made a video out of it. I don't know what the full context of this video is, or if he's going to give away spoilers or anything like that. Hopefully not. But, yeah, Doom Eternal. Nick, I mean, you like Doom Eternal. I mean, you like the Doom games?
Yeah.
I mean,
I haven't played Doom Eternal yet.
Yeah, well, yeah. But you're excited for Doom Eternal, right?
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be probably better than 2016 even.
I think that too, because of the movement, the ways to kill, the weapons, the story.
Well, it's the same game, just with extra stuff. So,
it's
same concept, extra stuff. So.
Well, except they built it in the new engine, the id.
Well, that too. It's on the new engine. So.
Yeah, the new id engine, which, given how good the previous one looked, I anticipate this one's going to look even better. And
I wonder if Bethesda's ever thought of taking notes from the company that they give money to make way better games than they make.
What?
Bethesda taking notes from id.
Oh, I guarantee.
Like actually using new game engines and like actually trying to make shit that people will like.
Well, here's the thing. Bethesda, as much as, they're not actually the overlords of id. They're actually they're actually like another studio under ZeniMax. ZeniMax is the one that owns Bethesda and id. And even though Bethesda...
I was thinking Bethesda was like publishing id's Doom games right now.
Well, actually, I think they might be, but I think that's just in name only, because, Bethesda's a higher grade name, but let's see who is publishing Doom Eternal this time. There it is. Doom Eternal, published by Bethesda Softworks. Okay. So, publishing, the thing is, where Bethesda does not own id, that's a weird thing. ZeniMax owns id, which I don't know. I don't know how the hell that works. That being said, though, I mean, hey, Bethesda, maybe they do take notes. Hopefully they will take notes. And they'll just be like, okay.
Because obviously they're trying to make different kinds of games, but it's just there's some basics that id is obviously doing that Bethesda, being like perfectly capable of doing, just isn't bothering.
They refuse.
Yeah.
They refuse to do it. It's like, oh, we have to be 16 times the detail. Like, what good is all that detail if at its core it's broken? mean, shouldn't the game be fun to play, and then you add all the shit to it?
Dude, I literally wouldn't care if they went back to, like, Oblivion graphics if they just make a really good Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Like, people will fucking let us mod the game to be as pretty as we want it to be after they make it a decent-ass game.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have to
true.
mod it to be a decent-ass game. I can mod it to have decent-ass graphics, but I shouldn't have to mod it to be a decent game.
Well, this shows you just how much Bethesda gives a shit about that kind of input. All the bugs that people fixed in Fallout 4, all the little bugs that, that the community rigorously worked through to comb through with a fine-tooth comb, find all of them, and get them fixed.
They didn't bother to fix any of them for Fallout 76.
Exactly. They imported the original engine of Fallout 4 over without the bug fixes. The community did. Jesus. Yeah, this local segment of bitching about Bethesda, brought to you by the Renegades. But
that would be like one of the first things that I did if I was ever going to make like another game like in the same series, like on the same engine and shit, like is go to the mod community and see what kind of fixes my community made, if I had a community like that.
Oh, yeah.
And take notes on that and just be like, all right, so
if
someone fixed this,
if
we can
anything,
do that.
hire
like,
some of those people because,
yeah,
like, put them to work. Like, if anything, like, contract them
especially
out
if you
for,
got
like,
a
a
dude
month.
that's made like 2 or 3 fixes and like they're all really high rated, just like be like, hey, do you want to come just like bug fix for our new game?
Exactly.
And they'd probably be like, hell yeah.
Exactly. I mean, if anything,
unless they're just like, nah, I like fixing them as a hobby, but I also like playing them, and I'm not gonna have enough time to play them.
But
to be happy
I guarantee you, most of the people out there who are doing this do not have jobs that they're happy with. And I guarantee you, if Bethesda came to them and said, "Hey, all these bugs that's in the game that you found, you fixed them, and if you find any more, feel free to let us know, and if you fix those, we'll pay you for them going forward." That's what I'd do.
Yeah,
I would operate on that.
Maybe not make them come into work, but just be like, if you fix a bug in the game, we'll drop you a check for it or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
give them a motivation to actually like look harder and fix more. So,
well, if anything, the Bethesda community is the best like playtesting house out there. If I'm Bethesda, I'm releasing a beta of the game that gives you like the first 4 or 5 levels of something, and I'm asking the community, hey, what is this here, and is this are there any issues with the game and all that? And I guarantee you they'd tell you straight up. They'd just be like, well, there's a big bug here whenever you get out of the buggy where you actually can fall through the world if you have a certain kind of weapon equipped. And people, and the community can pretty much bug fix for Bethesda and do all the work right then and there for the beta, so that way Bethesda knows what to look out for. I mean, God. Well, we can only dream, everybody. We can only hope and dream. For now, we have the Doom Eternal video from the TheRussianBadger. Let's give it a watch and let's see what kind of ass kicking brutality we got in front of us. Here we go.
I'm hoping
Doom Eternal can't be that much more intense.
Me neither. I hope they don't.
You can only slay demons so hard. Why do I hear music?
I know that music.
Where is this coming from?
That's BFG Division. No, that's BFG Division. It was Rip and Tear earlier. Yes.
Tonight at 11.
Doom! Welcome to Doom Eternal, bitch! The game that's everything you want, and more. And more. And more. And we're getting slammed over the head with more. Oh yeah? We're getting Doom 2016. Bonk! Yeah, didn't think so, my man. This is not a sponsored video, first off. Much like the Rage 2 video, Bethesda was like, we'll give you early access if you make one of your dumbass videos, to which my reply was, sign me the fuck up! So even though they gave me an awesome signed poster and a neato Doomslayer action figure, I received absolutely no money, signed no contract, not even an NDA. We pay for free up in this bitch. I was allowed to play for 3 hours, record for 1 hour, and I have distilled everything that I experienced into this one video to feast your eyes or eye on. Oh god, what happened to Mike Wazowski? Number one, playing Doom Eternal put me in a trance. Like, I was so engaged in the action, the world around me ceased to exist, and it took a dev touching me for me to snap out of, whoa, hey, take it easy, Beth. That demon had a family. I know. They're next. But you should already expect the main theme I want you to keep in your head. Bricks. Doom Eternal is all about building a Doomslayer from the ground up, which, much like a house, is done brick by brick. Nobody beats the brick! At the beginning of the play session, it was, I hope I get some neato guns so I can win this war. Then by the end of the play session, it was, I am the war. And the story of that transformation is the story of this video. So let's start building the Slayer one brick at a time.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortal and challenged personnel, please be advised.
The combat shotgun is square one, which is beyond self-explanatory to even the newest Doomslayer. Did you mean my right hand? Once you've blasted away your first few waves, then come the mods, going the direction of either grenade launcher. It's not a grenade launcher, it's a sticky bomb. Shut up! Or full auto shotty, and although you can swap to either on the fly, you can guess which one I prefer.
Yeah!
Just like that, all my shells are gone. Which isn't a big deal, by the way, because that's what the chainsaw is for. What the hell? Where the demons are just pinatas ready to burst open with bullets. You mean living, breathing ammo box? Rack another shell and nail another headshot, because headshots lead to staggers, and staggers lead to glory kills. Divide by 2. No matter if it's a weak spot or a headshot, doing enough damage to a demon will stagger him with blinking blue or orange indicators, just begging for a conclusion. I'll take that! Weapons, modding those weapons, refilling those weapons, properly using those weapons. Are you with me? I'm sure you are. Those bricks, rock solid. Now that you've modded your guns, let's mod you, starting with Blood Punch. Just 2 glory kills now lands you a mighty Falcon Punch that disintegrates anything still standing. You see it? But what is strength without swiftness, which is where Double Dash comes in. Whether it's navigating levels,
is he's literally spoiling all of the mechanics we're going to be unlocking in the
dodging
game.
lava. It's the quickest way to make there. Here.
Well, I knew about the double dash.
Falcon Punch, Falcon Kick, cool shit. But the real changes come with runes. And to satisfy all you sticklers out there that want every drop of info.
Yeah.
Faster glory kills, farther glory kills speed boost, mid-air jukes, longer staggers, become literally too angry to die, slow motion, faster cooldown, blood punch, drops health. Of these 9 that I saw on the menu, only 3 were able to be equipped at once, and I only got far enough to unlock 1. Chrono Strike. Hell yeah! I have the power of God! Right-clicking while in mid-air shoves you into a slow-motion state, and it could not have come at a better time, because I just picked up a brand new heavy cannon with 2 baller mods that made for the perfect test. Precision bolts on, 1 jet gone, 2 jets gone, Ben Wallace goes up. Baby! You see what I'm saying now? Weapon mods are cool, suit mods are neat, but runes? That shit pours gasoline onto an already raging fire. No other upgrade comes close. Now, slaying enough demons will not only grant you weapon mods, but also weapon points, which you can spend on upgrading mods, like reload time and blast radius on the nade launcher. And upgrading all upgrades lands you mastery, like being able to launch 5 nades before reloading. Yes, you can upgrade your upgrades with an upgrade, in case a shotgun grenade launcher just wasn't enough. Man, you ever upgrade your upgrades and then you're like,
I do like
I better
upgrades.
upgrade. The last upgrade for me was the 3rd and final weapon tossed into my hands, the plasma rifle, which I wasn't a huge fan of because it felt less visceral than conventional guns and a little too easy mode. But, you know, it had its
Never been a huge fan of the plasma rifle myself. Probably my least favorite gun.
Jesus. I feel like we're making progress here. Bricks are starting to fall into place. Modding your aggression, modding your movement, mods of time, all the way to mods of mods. You're building the shape of the Slayer to suit your playstyle. But even more critical than the firepower itself is when and how you use it. Enter the demons. Mike Wazowski looking Caco Demon, perfect example. You can spend 15 seconds lobbing random shit at this guy, or you can blast one grenade in his mouth and make sure there's never gonna be a Monsters Inc. 2. He shoots, he scores, and just like that, we got a 23-19. Arachnotron's are scary too. You've got the brains to destroy its cannon first.
the
to cut off its
Arachno.
range. It's only a few stickies away from being not so scary. Get me more pictures of Spider-Man! Revenant, aka Duke Demon, same story. Much like a plane when both of its engines are gone, he's definitely going down. Extra crispy and Duke, you get it now. Right weapon, right part, right time, recipe for destruction. No matter how big or bad the demon may be. Come on, buddy, you don't have except for Hell Knights. I have no idea what the fuck to do with those guys apart from spam all the shit you've got and wait until he turns orange. My Raffle Knife goes slice. Not all of your obstacles are living and breathing though. In typical Doom fashion, you're also solving puzzles like punching giant chains into submission and playing the floor as lava. I'm sure if the lava was alive, the Doom Slayer would kill it. And you've got a middle ground between those two, with obstacles that were once living that are now not. But that's nothing a power core and some disemboweling can't fix. Yeah, so then you're gonna go straight through his intestines, hang a right. While power cores let you burst through obstacles, Sentinel batteries let you key your way through locks in the hub to access neato areas in your home away from hell. This hub, most importantly, holds your mission teleporter to continue your genocidal crusade, but it also introduces Praetor suit points that can make you a little tougher, a little faster, a little deadlier, not nearly as dank as runes, still useful though. Also found new abilities in the ship, like the Ice Bomb that I always forget to use, and above all else, the Ripatorium. Not a lie, not a meme, it is literally a demon prison where you can practice fighting monsters without dying or losing inventory while blasting BFG Division. It's called the Ripatorium. You know, I would say this is against the Geneva Convention, but I'm 100% certain Geneva doesn't exist anymore. These bricks really starting to add up. You know the weapons at your disposal, who you'll be using them against, where is best to hit them, navigating the obstacles between them, and where you can hone your demon-slaying craft by abusing prisoners. With all these bricks starting to solidify, I finally understood what the creative director Hugo Martin was talking about when he first spoke to us before we even started playing. At the beginning of the playtest, my style was ham-fisted, random, and crude, but by paying attention and building each small improvement to my Slayer, I was able to transform that style into something deliberate, methodical, and although still endlessly chaotic, efficient. It felt like going from banging my fists on a piano to finally putting my fingers on the right keys to produce something that resembled music. A little butthurt, a little bottom befuddled, a little posterior pulverized that my playtest ended just as I was getting in this rhythm, but I did capture some cinematics of the story before I left, which I'll summarize as, don't do this shit, man. It ain't worth it.
If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath.
Saving your people will not bring you peace, only make the burden you carry worse.
And although the Doomslayer doesn't respond verbally, actions speak louder than words.
Oh, I'm in love.
It. That is the best that I can squeeze out of 1 hour of gameplay. Shout out to Sean over at Bethesda for hooking up the early access, Hugo Martin for tech support. That's right, the creative director came over and helped me with my game when it wasn't loading incorrectly for like 20 minutes. It was hilarious. Oh man, Hugo Martin, real ass gamer, all right? Real ass gamer. He's not some executive up in his ivory tower, look at all the responsibility that I have. He is a genuine class act. Id Software and Bethesda, all these signatures on this thing really mean a lot to me. I've never gotten one of these before, so I appreciate you giving me my very first poster. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. I imagine it's indestructible, so I might just use it as a doorstep. And with that being said, I'd like to thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate you watching all the way to the end of the video. Doom comes out on March 20th, 2020, so you're going to have to wait. Congratulations to Potato God for getting an A+ on his project where he interviewed me, and be sure to tune in next time when we argue if anger is a reliable source of energy.
It is.
Yeah, yet again, it's impossible for me to get more hyped for Doom Eternal. That's why I never seem like super stoked whenever I see it, because I'm just like, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Could have told you that. It's like, it's fucking, like I said, it's Doom 2016. There's just more stuff. So
a lot more stuff. And
Doom 2016 was already perfect. It looks like Doom 2016 with more ways to kill shit, which is exactly what we want.
Oh, yes. I want this. I want this bad. I want to play this. I want to put it in my eyeballs. That's what I want.
Like, Persona 5 Royal comes out pretty soon after this, I think.
Yes.
And while I do want to play it really bad, there is a % chance that like I will be playing nothing but Doom Eternal for like a month after it comes out. Like, I'll probably play through it 2 or 3 times.
Oh, I'm definitely going to try and play. I'm going to try and play it on stream.
I usually don't play the shit out of games like that, like where I just go through them multiple times, but like, considering how I played Doom 2016, where I've played through the game like 3 times now.
Yeah.
And like, maybe like 3.5, I guess, at this point. Like, I'll probably play through this at least 2 good times, like, before I quit playing it to play something else.
Well, that's fair enough.
And like, I was thinking about streaming it, like, you know, a long time ago, but I've kind of decided, like, I'm going to let you have the streaming seat on it if you want it. I'm just going to play it, and I may actually run Streamlabs and record so that if I do decide to just, like, make some comments or something crazy happens, I can just have, like, a little highlight reel by the time I get done playing through it that we can release if you want to.
All right.
So, yeah.
Man, whatever you want to do,
I'm basically just going to enjoy the crap out of it and play straight through it, like, twice.
Sounds good to me. Yeah. Sounds good to me.
I'll probably actually play through it one time, just being like, all right, let's see how fast I can get through it. And then the second time, I'm going to go back and, like, look for all of the extra shit.
Yeah, you're just going to be like, what shit did I miss? I need to find it. I need to find all of it. In which, that's totally understandable. I mean...
Usually I do the opposite. Usually when I play games, I try to find everything on like my first go, and then my second go, I just gotta go back through and like get what I want and just go through it, you know. But
yeah,
I think I'm gonna do it like the opposite way this time, because it's just a game that lends itself to just fucking everything up, and it's like probably the first time I won't even read through all the lore and shit. Like, I'm just gonna go and just like fuck everything up. And
you're gonna go full Doom Slayer and just
just enjoy the fucking things up, basically.
Just
and then
destroy
the second time,
everything.
I'm going to slow down with it and, like, read all the lore and, you know, like, all the extra stuff and try to find all the secrets and crap like that.
And that's fair. That seems more than fair. I'm probably going to do, play it on stream, see what kind of shit I can get into. I know that, you know, well, seeing this is a little bit of a pick-me-up with Doom Eternal, because now I know what to prepare for in certain ways. However, this doesn't give away anything in terms of like overall story. It only gives away gameplay elements that I was not fully aware of. The runes are very similar to the one thing that was in the previous game. I forget.
There were runes in the previous game. They just worked slightly different.
Yeah.
It looks like they concised it down to a smaller list of runes, because the runes, there were more runes in the previous one, and I think there were like 3 levels of each rune or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And it was stuff like increasing the distance that you could glory kill from. Like, you know, you could get to where, like, if a guy was stunned over there, you could just zip to him and kill him. And that was definitely one that I kept equipped, so that's why I remember it. But they had some other stuff kind of like that as well.
Well, the slow-mo thing, I'm definitely going to have it on. Because
I actually may not use that until my second playthrough.
Well, because you want to go through fast.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to slow down the action. Like, while you can get, like, crazy shots and shit with it, you know, It's just like the whole thing about the game is how fast it moves and how intense it is.
Yeah.
And like I may try it and see, but I feel like it's going to slightly take away from like trying to be like super fast and intense with it.
Well, but considering everything else slows down, except you're actually still moving fairly fast. I mean, that to me...
It slowed him from falling at normal speed to falling like kind of like
but
this.
He
so
could aim
he
a
did
lot
slow down
faster.
some,
But he could still aim pretty damn fast. I mean, that to me, I think that's... To me, that'd be more than enough of an excuse to do that. I don't know. I really don't know. But
some of the other ones he named was like, yeah, I would definitely equip that one and stuff like that.
Yeah. But needless to say, I'm still excited for Doom Eternal. I can't wait to play it whenever it comes out on March 20th. I mean, are y'all excited for it? I mean, I am. But, hey, I mean, let us know what you think in the comments down below. And also...
I basically have 3 massively anticipated games this year. Persona 5 Royal, Elden Ring, that I'm hoping comes out this year. I hope. And this one. So, yeah.
My list is a little bit more expansive. My list includes Cyberpunk and also includes Resident Evil 3.
Resident Evil 3 is pretty up there on mine. The only reason it's not as high up right now is just because I still haven't fucking finished everything in 2 yet. So
that's fair.
It's kind of the same thing with Persona 5 to an extent, but it's just where Persona 5 is one of my favorite games I've ever played, despite not finishing it. Like, I'm pretty excited about Royal as well. Like, I'm probably going to end up actually playing them both at the same time at this point. Like, and just seeing the differences in real time to an extent.
That's fair. Well, I mean, whenever this comes out, dude, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I cannot wait. So if you want to see more from Russian Badger,
I have to stop myself because I got too much other stuff going on right now, but I actually kind of just want to play Doom 2016 through again right now just to get ready for it. But I'm like, I don't need to. I've already played it enough.
All right. Well,
but sorry. Like,
if you want to see the original video, link is in the description down below. And also, if you want to see more from us, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay notified. Leave a like on the video. It helps us out a lot. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace out.